Welcome to the Highwaymen Social, where we journey through the vibrant history of an extraordinary group of artists who defied the odds. Today, we delve into the life and legacy of a true visionary, Alfred Hair. Born in Fort Pierce, Florida in 1941, Alfred Hair was destined to paint his way into the archives of art history. As a young African American artist in the segregated South, Hair faced numerous obstacles. But with a paintbrush in hand and an indomitable spirit, he created a world of color and light that transcended the barriers of his time. Hair's paintings capture the breathtaking beauty of Florida's landscapes, its sun-dappled skies, swaying palm trees, and serene waters. His work not only celebrated nature's splendor, but also laid the foundation for a remarkable movement. Hair was a founding member of the Highwaymen, a band of self-taught African American artists who sold their artwork door to door, breaking through societal limitations and creating their own path to success. In this episode, we explore Alfred Hair's meteoric rise, his influence on the Highwaymen, and the lasting impact of his art. Join us as we uncover the story of a man whose talent and tenacity painted a brighter future for generations to come. Sit back and relax as we transport you to a bygone era of Florida's past, where Alfred Hair's landscapes bring history to life. Welcome to Highwaymen Social, where every painting tells a story and every story paints a picture. Our story begins in Fort Pierce, Florida, where Alfred Hair was born in 1941. He was one of 7 children of Samuel and Annie Mae Hair. Growing up in the segregated South, young Alfred faced immense challenges, but he was determined to carve out a different path for himself. From a young age, Alfred showed an extraordinary talent for art. His early sketches captured the beauty of Florida landscape and the vibrant life of his community. As a teenager, Alfred shone brightly on the football field, becoming a star player for Lincoln Park Academy. In November of 1955, Hair is mentioned for the first time in newsprint as an upcoming football star currently in 7th grade. His athletic prowess earned him the admiration of his peers, but it was his innate talent for painting that would soon take center stage. In July of 1959, he won 2nd place for oil painting in Lincoln Park Academy's recreation program in his junior year of high school. Alfred's dedication to both sports and art was evident. Hair still faced racial tensions of the time. In May of 1960, Hair, at 18 years old, faced legal trouble. A local pool hall operator was charged with the delinquency of a minor, and Hair was charged with illegal gambling to be heard in juvenile court. The next week, he had his charge reduced and was officially charged with disorderly conduct and forfeited a $25 bond. Sensing such potential for greatness, but also a need for redirection, his high school art teacher, Zenobia Jefferson, introduced him to the renowned Florida landscape artist A.E. Backus. Hair began taking painting lessons from Backus at the age of 14 and quickly developed his skills. Alfred's high school years were a period of growth and discovery. Hair graduated high school in June of 1961. Alfred's love for art extended beyond his own canvas. He dedicated time to teaching youth in his community, fostering creativity and hope in a time where opportunities were scarce. Immediately following his graduation from high school, Hair began teaching an art class through the summer with Lincoln Park Academy's recreational program. It was during this time that his relationship with Beanie Backus grew and became a mentorship of historical propriety. A. E. Backus, a celebrated landscape artist, recognized Alfred's raw talent and took him under his wing. Backus's mentorship provided Alfred with the technical skills and artistic vision that would define his future work. Alfred learned to capture the essence of Florida's natural beauty under Backus's guidance. He infused his own vibrant style into his work, creating something truly unique.
Well, how it really got started is through my brother-in-law, Alfred Hair. He was one of the main artists, and he started up under Beanie Back as a real great Florida landscape artist, and they traveled around from Jamaica, Bahamas, checking out other artists' work and doing work over into the islands. Backus actually had a place in the islands where he went and painted at, and he used to take Alfred because he was mentoring Alfred.
In June of 1962, the unique opportunity to accompany his mentor, A. E. Backus, on a trip to Jamaica arose. This journey allowed Hair to further hone his artistic skills and gain new perspectives on landscape painting. Backus, known for his mastery of Florida landscapes, shared his techniques and insights with Hair during their time in Jamaica. The vibrant colors and lush scenery of the island undoubtedly influenced Hair's work as he continued to develop his own distinctive style. This experience not only strengthened the bond between Hair and Backus, but also contributed to Hair's growth as an artist. In December of 1962, the Miami Herald writes a captivating piece on Hair, noting his talent, future career, and his instructor A. E. Backus's quote, "The young artist is on his way to making a real mark in his field." Under Backus's tutelage, Alfred's confidence grew. There are a plethora of newspaper articles about Alfred Hair in conjunction with Beanie Backus in the mid-60s. Hair frequently exhibited paintings at the Backus Studio, 122 Avenue C in Fort Pierce. Backus encouraged Alfred to embrace his individuality, developing a signature style that would later become synonymous with the Florida Highwaymen.
Bean was the best man I ever seen in my life. Yeah, he was the best guy I ever seen. He didn't back then. He wasn't pretty. He'd tell you, say, "Come on in," say, "Stay over here tonight." So, but back then you couldn't go across the track after 6 o'clock. You had to stay in the front of the bus station. In other words, if you crossed US 1 after 6 o'clock, it was a problem.
Backus was more than just a mentor. He was a beacon of support and inspiration for Alfred. Their relationship transcended the barriers of race and social norms of the time. In 1968, following the assassination of Martin Luther King Jr., there were a series of racial disturbances in Fort Pierce. A group of young African American men known as the Quarterback Club, armed only with flashlights, worked in conjunction with law enforcement to enforce curfews and persuade people to disband before any trouble started. Alfred Hair took it upon himself to join these men, a token of his further dedication to his community after hearing a representative of the Florida governor having said, "Historians of the future, viewing this in retrospect, the struggle of Black Americans to gain recognition will surely take note of the actions of this valiant band." As his reputation grew, Alfred's art began to capture the attention of collectors and enthusiasts far beyond Fort Pierce. Alfred's vibrant landscapes, filled with bold colors and dynamic compositions, resonated with a wide audience. Alongside his fellow highwaymen, he sold his paintings from the trunks of cars, transforming roadside sales into a thriving business.
I think around 1965, when I met a man named Alfred Hair. I sold those paintings. I said, I can do that. I went home and told my wife I was going to paint. I started painting. At first, when I tried to memorize in my head, was a moonlight, and I painted it, and it looked like fence posts with a round ball in the sky. I was so disappointed with that painting because I couldn't do it. I didn't know the art. I didn't know how to make grass look like grass unless I was looking at it on a picture. But this guy was doing this stuff from his head, and I was trying to do the same thing.
In August of 1969, The Observer coined him one of the most prolific painters in Florida. A rare combination of businessman and painter is Alfred Hair. The Highwaymen, a group of African American artists, defied the odds and created a unique art movement. Alfred Hair was at the forefront, blazing a trail for others to follow. Their work celebrated the natural beauty of Florida, capturing scenes of swaying palm trees, serene rivers, and dramatic sunsets. Alfred's dynamic personality and innovative approach had a profound impact on the Highwaymen group. He encouraged his fellow artists to embrace their creativity and take risks, fostering a sense of camaraderie and mutual support. Alfred's leadership and vision inspired his fellow artists to push boundaries and strive for excellence. He was a mentor, a friend, and a source of motivation for many. The bond among highwaymen was strong, and Alfred's impact on the group was immeasurable. But just as Alfred's star was rising, tragedy struck, cutting his life short at the young age of 32 and leaving a void in the art world. On a fateful night in the summer of 1970, Alfred Hair's life came to a tragic end at Eddie's Drive-In, a local bar. J.L. Funderburk was charged with shooting Alfred Hair in the parking lot late at night after a quarrel with the two men inside. Police said that witnesses told them Hair ran outside, Funderburk followed him and shot him a second time. Funderburk, who had earlier in the same day had a fight with another man, left and returned later and shot Hair. His death, the result of a violent confrontation, shocked and saddened the community. Alfred's death was a tremendous loss to the art world and his community. He was taken from us too soon, but his legacy lives on in his paintings and the impact he had on so many lives. Alfred Hair's journey was one of talent, resilience, and unyielding spirit. His contributions to the art world and his community continue to inspire, reminding us that even in the face of adversity, creativity and passion can carve out a legacy that endures. Thank you for joining us on this exploration of Alfred Hair's short but extraordinary life. His story, like his art, is a testament to the enduring power of the human spirit.